third question. The question is, what is the differences between behaviorist perspective and innatist perspective in SLA? There are some basic theories that illustrate how a language is acquired, learned, and taught. So, behaviorist theory, innatist theory, and interactionist theory are some of these theories. These theories do not only apply to the acquisition of the original language or first language, but may also apply to the acquisition of foreign language. These three basic theories of acquiring a language shouldn't be separated from each other. They complement each other in providing various language learning case solution. But here I would like to explain just only two theory, that is behaviorist theory and the second is innatist theory. So we can start or begin from the first theory, behaviorism or behaviorist theory. So the behaviorist theory states that someone learns oral language from other humans through processes that involve imitation and appreciation and also practice. The main principle of behaviorist theory depends on the analysis of human behavior in observable stimulus-response interactions and the relationship between them. So basically, behaviorist theory about stimulus response learning, especially those developed in Skinner's operant conditioning model, assume that all learning is a process of habit information as a result of reinforcement of appreciation. It quoted by Rivers in 1968 at 73 page. And so this is reminiscence of Pavlov's experiments, which indicate that stimulus and response work together. Based on this theory, language learners acquire a language through words repeated by others, in this case, by the person who teaches them. When they repeat these words correctly, a stimulus is given in the form of reinforcement or appreciation, which then results in further responses produced by them. And through a process of trial and error, where acceptable words are reinforced with rewards and unacceptable words are not reinforced with appreciation, but language learners gradually learn to make separations between acceptable words and unacceptable ones. For this case, behaviorist theory emphasizes that learning is a process of habit formation. The following principles describe the principles of behaviorist theory by Atkinson in 1982, MC in 1987, and Maxine in 1987. Our behaviorist theory focuses on spoken language or oral. That is, the main media of a language is oral. Next, behaviorist theory is a theory of teaching and language learning that focuses on habit formation. Next, the stimulus response or SR chain is a case of pure conditioning. Each stimulus provokes us respond, and each response is the cause of the stimulus. Next, all learning is a process of habit formation as a result of reinforcement or appreciation. And the last one is learning, because of its socially conditioned nature, can be the same for every learner. And for the second theory is innatist theory. Innatists do not see language development as something that is influenced by responses to stimuli as behaviorist theory do. Chomsky theories that all humans are born with a language acquisition device or LAD that gives them the innate ability to process linguistic rules. And according to this theory, children do not only imitate the sounds they hear when learning languages, but also arrange grammar in the language as they go through the natural development process. And however, this LAD will be difficult to function after the critical for language learning has passed. And that is the reason why innatists believe that it is more difficult to learn languages in adulthood. Chomsky also establishes a dichotomy between linguistic competence, knowledge of the system of grammatical rules obtained through the use of LEG, and performance, the manifestation of grammatical rules through communication. Crescent in 1981 developed Chomsky's linguistic competence concept in his language theory, it namely monitor model. Monitor model is widely considered to be very influential in the field of second or foreign language learning. Crescent describes 5 main hypotheses which distinguish between the processes of acquisition and learning needed to internalize new languages. Acquisition is defined as a subsequent process in which language learners acquire a language, and as in Chomsky's concept of how children acquire their first language, and then the knowledge gained then allows them to produce the language. Learning, on the other hand, is a more conscious effort to know the structure and workings of a language, which is often done in formal teaching settings, such as the Chomsky competence model. Therefore, the learner material will help language learners monitor the truth of the acquired knowledge in producing language or performance. And then the teaching learning process, which is centered on learners with emphasis on the affective domain and the idea that language learners bring some basic knowledge and experience into their classrooms, will give new direction to language pedagogy.